Cowboy fans and YouTubers? It's that VA Dallas Cowboy fan coming back at you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting down below. I make these videos for me and you, and they're a little therapeutic. Forgive me if I feel a little off. I had too much food right before I had to get in here and go to work. Ooh. I made sure I had a full belly for this shift tonight. It's dark, it's rainy. The temperature is actually pretty good. That means people are gonna come out to the job and act stupid. I don't know why, but they just do. But anyway, you're not here for that. You're here to talk about the Cowboys. Well, today's the second day of practice. Apparently, La'el Collins and Cameron Irving have both been sidelined for yesterday and today. La'el Collins apparently has an injury that's been undisclosed, and Cam Irving has a illness that Mike McCarthy says will not keep him out for too long. So that's two of our potentially starting and backup right tackles right there. So it's giving, I think his name Mitch Hyatt, a lot more reps with the first teams, and that's a good thing, because you never know when you have to come in for spot duty anywhere on the line, and he's getting that experience right now that's necessary, even though he's not getting full-blown reps like in a preseason game. But still, something's better than nothing. CD Lamb, if you haven't seen the picture, he did a great one-handed catch over his head from a pass from Dak Prescott that was a little high, but he still managed to pull it in. Great picture. Looks like Odell Beckham's, reaching back and grabbing. Apparently, he caught pretty much everything that came his way. He did have one fumble, but other than that, he looked pretty good. And he also took reps with the special teams unit. John Fossil is looking at him to possibly be their punt returner. And since, unlike Dez Bryant, when he was the option, he's not also your top option at wide receiver. So he can play spot duty on both sides, because he does not have that problem of starting offense every snap and doing the special teams. So I think the special teams unit is already getting a kickstart with him being on there. And as far as Tavon Austin, who used to man that spot, I do believe the 49ers did decide to pick him up. So good luck to you and your future endeavors, Tavon Austin. The defense, the line has been pretty much set. Right now, Tyrone Crawford's pretty much stepping in for Poe, since he's still on the PUP list. And that's leaving you a starting lineup of Lawrence, McCoy, Crawford, and Aldon Smith, really, who they said looks pretty good for a guy who's been out of football for so long, but he's still bringing it 100%. Everson Griffin, Mike McCarthy has high regards and respect to him. He has played against him for quite a few years, so he knows what he can bring to the table. He's going to have to finish off his COVID-19 testing to get to be on the practice field with the team, and that looks like he'll be able to get back with the team on Monday, as long as he has no positive tests. So far, so good. The secondary. Right now, you're looking at a starting lineup of HaHa Clinton Dix, Xavier Woods. I haven't really heard much noise from either one of them other than solid work. It was actually Donovan Wilson playing safety that actually got the first interception of this training camp. He got it on a pass by Dak Prescott. He actually managed to keep an eye on the quarterback, locate the ball while it was in the air, and make a play on the ball. So he's showing the same thing he showed last preseason when he was picking off passes in preseason games, I think 3 in total, and he looked pretty good. He just could never crack that starting lineup, even though Jeff Heath wasn't providing anything that looked like he could be a starting safety either. But it's good to know these guys are getting their reps in and showing what they got somehow. As far as the corners go, they are moving Cheeto, Jordan Lewis, Anthony Brown, Trayvon Diggs, Reggie Robinson, and Savion Smith, and one more. And they're rotating them in and out, just trying to get like the best concept of where they could play, if they could be starters, and just trying to get the best starting lineup possible to start day one. If they have to make a change later, they will. But right now, they're just making the motions of seeing what they got in all of them. Offense is pretty much set. There's been nothing crazy about that. The offensive line, apparently, I thought if this was day one of the season against the Rams, more than likely Connor McGovern would have been lining up as the left guard, but they did have Connor Williams there. He cannot go full go, but they did have him do the walkthroughs of the practice, and he sat out of the one-on-ones, but you could see he had a giant knee brace on the knee that had the ACL surgery. So he's still getting reps in, even though he's not game ready. But he's still penciled in as the day one starter, apparently. Joe Looney is the starting center, and behind him is Biadasz and Connor McGovern. So they're doing what they used to and getting the interior positions, everybody playing multiple positions, just to make sure everybody can pick it up if they had to go into the game. So from left guard, center, and right guard, you're getting all those positions learned on the spot, so you don't have to worry about it later if you had to come in. They're hoping that it doesn't come to that, but you never know. Tyron Smith has been missing 3 games each season for the past 4 seasons or so. So you definitely need somebody to back him up, because you just never know when something could happen. Zach Martin's been hurt. He's had his knees hurt in training camps and in the season, and he's had to take some time. But it's a physical game. It definitely is. Let's see. Dak Prescott is wearing a visor on his helmet for the first time since Mississippi State. This will be the first time he's worn a clear visor on his helmet since he's been a Cowboy. Other than that, you've had all quarterbacks wearing the red quarterback shirts. And a lot of people notice that because they've never, to their knowledge, seen quarterbacks wear the red quarterback shirts. Somebody said more than likely the last time anybody's seen it has been Tom Landry in the 80s. But I'm not sure even then, if I recall, that I've ever seen the quarterbacks wearing the red shirts during practice. But, the media and social media and stuff isn't like it is today. So back in the day, in the 60s, when the Cowboys first got organized, you'd be hard-pressed to really know what was going on in practices unless you were in the Dallas area and you could see the team for yourself, really. Because you weren't getting photographs and anything like that back in the day. You might find something from way back when in the archives, but to my knowledge, I don't think I've ever seen them wearing the quarterback shirts. I mean, it's good to identify your quarterback so you don't hurt him in practice, but they've never had a problem with that, so I guess they just maintained that they didn't really need it. And Garrett, he's never had a reason to have the guys put him on either. So it is what it is. But other than that, that's our updates for now. There's nothing but high praise and love going all around. People's loving each other's work ethic. They're loving that they're quarantining themselves, watching out for each other, making sure that at least through training camp, nothing can go wrong from the outside world. And they're also looking at the option of staying at the hotel, which they do anyway, in season. On game days they do, but that's only, at the end of the weeks and heading into the game days. Now you're looking at possibly being there for the whole season, not just near the game time. So we'll have to see if it's an option they'll do later. But right now, we're just taking it day by day, enjoying what we can, getting what sparse news we can out of Cowboys camp, since the media and fans aren't allowed to be there. And we're going to go with that. All right. That's all I got for y'all right now. Hope y'all enjoy your weekend. Stay safe out there. VA Dallas Cowboy fan, out.